Kasozi, what do you? Chop it live. I'll support you. This is a big match.
Very good afternoon, pool lovers. Welcome to quarterfinal number 4.
Francis.
Kindly advise me in the comment section if you can pick the audio feed of this video now. Advise me in the comment section if you can pick the audio. Now we are looking at one of these players playing like indeed a human being, another playing against a robot. Playing like a robot is Malawi's Sanford Given Ginte, who is looking like maybe, just maybe, the new tournament favorite, as he now leads by 4 frames to 1 against Uganda's Joseph Kasozi. The two are racing to 9 for a place in the semi-finals here at Club Timbakso in Eldoret in Kenya. The tournament is the biggest in the history of African pool in terms of the prize fund for the players. 32 players in the prize money, and all players that turned up today, even some who lost yesterday, are all in the money. And then players who are participating in the Shujawa Kenya tournament only for Kenyan internationals, as well as another for Kenyan internationals in the female gender. 3 tournaments in one, but the one that you're watching is the main one, in which Sanford Given now leads by 4 frames to 1. The interesting bit is that maybe 3 of the 4, if not all of the 4, have been won by one visit of the table from the guy that is without a shadow of a doubt not just the best player in Malawi, but also one of the very best that the continent of Africa has to have on offer today. Once again, Sanford Given 4 and Joseph Kasozi 1, race to 9. We could have the biggest surprise of the tournament, in my opinion, in the men's category, just in case the Ugandan in Mark Mochibi can upset Royd Kabwe, racing to 9. The less known Ugandan is leading by 8 frames to 7, needing 1 out of 2. In fact, he led by 8 frames to 4. Since then, Royd has won 3 in a row. He needs 2 more in a row to try and complete what will be the biggest comeback in this competition. But now you are watching what could be a 5th frame won by one player who is taking the other for a ride. Sanford Given drawing white ball towards the top end of the table. He has pretty much accurate white for the black to the center pocket on the left to lead by 5 frames to 1 with no time taken. Ginte misses unexpectedly. And who saw that coming? Not myself, not yourselves, not when Ginte is playing. And in the meantime, the Ugandan Joseph Kasozi, don't take him for granted. He's the only player in the competition who has won 2 matches out of the 5, all of them winning by 9 frames to 0. 1 against his fellow Ugandan in the first round, he's called Edgar. 9-0 it went, and then in his match in the round of last 32, he took down, actually it was round of last 64, him taking down Kenya's Brian Kiptalam by, he led 7-0, then Brian Kiptalam conceded the rest of the match, and officially it becomes 7-0. Ginte off the cushion, at least he did not foul. Fans are amazed at what he is doing, Ginte, and they definitely are supporting him. They just love his entertainment. They believe that he provides a spark to the tournament. They just want him for as long as possible. That was a bit risky from Joseph Kasozi, but is demonstrating why many in his home country call him the sharpshooter. Because it was the would be difficult ball of his on the table. He took the risk to pot it. The fact that it went in, it's giving him a groove to try and pull one back, try and punish Ginte for the miss on the black that he had. It looks like a formality of a clearance for Mr. Kasozi Joseph. A simple roll of the black of the red. White bounces a little off the cushion to have accurate white for the last red to the corner pocket at the top right of the screen, drawing the white ball a little bit backwards because he will want to put both balls at the same corner pocket. Little backspin, beautiful. Off the cushion, yes, that will do. From this kind of range, he will not be missing. Aims for the black to pull one back and sinks it in. Kasozi 2, Ginte 4, race to 9. Still 9-8. Royd fighting like a wounded lion. Should he lose, which is a little likely now, then it will, in my opinion, be the biggest shock of the competition, and with due respect to Mark Muchibi, the Ugandan. Innocent Mola Mumawoko, thank you for watching. You are on the internet advising Ginte to relax. You say that fans getting into his head, saying Kasozi is not a bad. Ginte's playing style just attracts fans everywhere he goes. He is a very, very good potter, but the guy he's facing is a good potter himself. He is in his country nicknamed the sharpshooter because he knows how to shoot them balls sharp. In fact, the only reason why Ginte is leading is the fact that he has just been a robot for the first 5 frames, save for the one where he did miss one ball in each frame, which Kasozi was utilizing. The internet is awash with this competition. Personally, I am streaming 2 matches, one between Mark Muchibi and Raid Kabwe, and the one that you are watching, and combined both of them have more than 2,000 views live, and yet they are growing even bigger and wider. Thank you, Africa.
Versus Patricia Keruche. Patricia Keruche and Kamau proceed to table number 8.
We have to see the other side of Ginte. He has the opportunity to finish this frame as long as he can play combination shot, pot both yellow and red same shot. Lovely. With Ginte shooting as good as he does, with production of that shot at the time that he warrants it, you just have a feeling that frame number 7 is also going the way of the Malawian. A little backspin, use cushion, just like that. Maybe he'll start with the one which is in the middle, the one which is in the middle of the table. Seems to be the one that gives him the best opportunity. Nonetheless, he's a potting machine. You don't fault him for his choices. But by the position of play he's having over the white ball, which gives him a little bit of a problem. That's why I think there was a little bit of suspicion in his choice of shot to be played first. But he does recover Ginte, because he does pot them balls irrespective of the playing pattern. And yes, he's just about to pot the 8 ball, the black ball, to have frame number 7 go his way, to try and take down the Ugandan as quick as possible. Yes, Ginte does sink it in. And Africa's new potting machine leads against the Ugandan by 5 frames to 2. And by the way, it is 8-8 between Mark and Reid, with 4 frames being won in a row. After the Ugandan Mark leading by 8 frames to 4, he has pulled back 4 in a row. Reid vindicating his status as one of the new tournament favorites, especially if he can win this decider, which I think he'll be favorite too, because he's the guy now, not just with the experience but also momentum on his side. But for this match, which is the last of the quarterfinals, is having momentum now on the side of the Malawian. I think this must be the first time that the two players are facing off against each other. Ginte has his own history against Ugandan players, but for Joseph Kasozi, only the very first time that the two are facing off. And he has a very good record, Ginte. He has taken down Senyenjo Glorious in 2 tournaments, one at Billiards Cafe in Lusaka, 2023, and then the second edition of the Grand Michana in 2024, just last year. He has been defeated by Caesar Chandiga in 2023 at Queen Sports Club in Bulawayo. It is the only time that he has ever been defeated by a Ugandan. And yes, Ginte has 4 victories over the other of the Uganda's better players, called Ibrahim Sejemba, in the same event, different versions, at Billiards Cafe in Lusaka. He wants to improve his very impressive record against Ugandan players by taking down the guy that the Police Station of Uganda now names as the #1 ranked player, Joseph Kasozi, only 1.5 weeks ago, having returned from China to participate in the World Heibo Masters Championships. Ginte hasn't gotten to open up his reds. He has chance to recover, because one of the reds is portable diagonally to the corner pocket at the top right of the screen. He rolls it, perfect. Black is in space. He has a red to try and fix into the center pocket on the left, either direct or off the yellow, maybe off cushion and off yellow. He needn't not to use any of the cushion or the yellow. He will have one major shot, bank that red to the corner center pocket on the right. Will it go in? Yes, it will. White is perfect. Ginte is in firm control. It is a match in which a human being is competing against a robot. Stanford given 6, Joseph Kasozi 2, race to 9.
bank having 6 years, he's having 3. And I don't have
On table number 3, we have Roy and Mark Muchibi on the side. On table number 9, we have Samuel Ngugi and Esther tied at 4-4. On table number 1, we have Joseph Kasozi and Stafford Kamau Ginte. In the fifth half, Ginte leading 6-2. On table number 3, we have our winner. Mark Muchibi eliminates Roy Kabwe from the decider.
Keegan and Thomas. Keegan versus Nani. Keegan Nani, 13,300 views.
Check tomorrow, there will be 40.
Yeah, exactly. Very big views. Facebook okay, Facebook. Mereka vile soma ama choma. Mereka launch Facebook. No, YouTube is choma live. YouTube choma live. We just check choma live. Choma live.
Rogers. We love it. From wherever you are watching, you are watching the second last quarter final in this ongoing big comp. Two players have been confirmed into the semi-finals. One between the Tanzanians, Dansan and Paul. Duncan and Isaiah. I think the Tanzanian Isaiah Paulo is in the semi-finals. I last checked out when he was leading bigly. Now I'm not seeing action on his table. I am just assuming he's into the semi-finals, just as is another Ugandan, that is Mark Muchibi, dark horse of the competition so far. And then one of these two, most likely Ginte, because of the fact that he's not only leading, but also playing better. The other shall be the winner of the match. That includes Zimbabwe's Eshka Chimbwanda and I don't remember exactly who the name of the Kenyan opponent is. The Kenyans do love Ginte because of not only his playing style, but for the fact that he has been in Kenya for quite some time, having a tour and then playing many matches, and of course very friendly guy. I just had him being addressed as Stanford Kamau Ginte. They call him Kamau. They have already baptized him with I think it's a Kikuyu name. He's, of course, the Reds at the center pocket on the right and corner pocket at the top left. Consider them gone. The issue will be the black. He may now decide to play safety because he's not so certain that he will be potting black once he finishes the red. I'm not so certain that white ball can pass in between yellow and black to have the black sunk. Kasozi will just be playing as safe as he can to let Ginte report the two reds and probably risk potting black but with white off the yellow to lose the frame. And as early as afternoon, we have players in the semi-finals. Time is well kept. There is also the Shujaa wa Kenya that is ongoing, tournament of Kenyan players only. Also, Shujaa wa Kenya ladies category. If I were Kasozi, I would just be, I wouldn't dare pot a ball again. Because you can run and then run into a rock. You may play safety, very good now. Should Ginte foul, you will be fancying Kasozi to play white off the cushion, play the yellow ball away from the position of the black, and then try to finish the frame, but only if Ginte fouls, but Ginte will not be fouling. Ginte is attempting now combination shot. Pot red to the center pocket on the right. White ball being played into the corner pocket at the top left to pot both red and black and thereby win the frame. But if he misses the red and pots the black, of course, he loses the frame. He decides maybe to use the little space between cushion and yellow to find the black. Will he get it? Oh my goodness. Stanford-driven Ginte produces a skill of ages. That is why he's a very adored player. They just love him because of what he can do on the table. That one was a skill from the top draw and puts him into pole position to defeat Joseph Kasozi in the next 5, 10, 15 minutes of this match. He leads by 8 frames to 3.
He's on the field.
The task for the Ugandan in Joseph Kasozi is to try and win 6 frames in a row, lose 1 and drop out of the competition. And yet for Ginte, there is chance to take the match down by finishing this frame. That is now the Reds. Looks like Ginte's final lap, unless something comes bad with his attacking play. There he gets to miss a ball to allow Kasozi chance at least to play. He just becomes unplayable sometimes. Ginte, when he puts balls, as though he's stealing them from the table. Like I've been saying before, this is one of those matches that have pitted a human being to play a quarter-final against a robot. The human being will be trying to win frame number 12. By finishing this yellow's frame, he'll be having that problem of the yellow ball near the corner pocket on the right where he's standing, Joseph Kasozi. How good will the white ball be? I don't think it will be good enough. He's denied the easier pot of the 4. That yellow ball near that center pocket at the right. He will be fancying his chances to roll the yellow ball on the left, the corner pocket at the top left. Normally he puts these ones easy. Control of the white ball in this case hasn't been all that good, all that neat. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble, the Ugandan Joseph Kasozi. As if he's attempting combination shot, maybe bank. Either way, it will not come easy, and won't come easy whatsoever. He finally gets something out of almost nothing, to the fact that he has chance to finish the frame. If he can bank that yellow ball to the corner pocket at the top left, it will be a well-finished frame. Only if the bank is on target, no, it won't be. What will be happening is that Ginte will be running out of the blocks of his seat to try and take the frame down, to take Kasozi out of the competition once and for all. It will be the 7th time out of 8 that Ginte is defeating a Ugandan player in a major African comp. The crowd are silent, not because they are not following, but because they have expectation, which they already don't know, that not at any time will Ginte be failing to finish a frame as easy as this. Spin white ball backwards. That will be the penultimate shot of the match. The Malawian, who is now without a shadow of a doubt the favorite to win the tournament, will be aiming for the semi-finals. Yes, he does win. White is safe in a match that has been played at top level, most especially with the winner. The loser not playing anywhere bad, but has just been outplayed by a guy that hasn't been giving him any chance, even on the table. Final score: Joseph Kasozi 3 from Uganda, and Malawi Stanford given 9. See you in the next one, either the Shujaa or the semi-finals. I wish you a wonderful lunch. No, we were outplayed.